What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. Yo, this fight with Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence, to be honest with you, we really should, this shouldn't be nothing we having a problem with if Floyd was on top of things like he's supposed to be. Floyd is my favorite fighter, the best I've seen do it on a skill for skill, pound for pound. I ain't seen nobody better than Floyd, nobody. With offense and defense, especially before he broke his hands and he was able to hit hard. But, Floyd as a promoter, I don't know, he must have set off some real bad vibes in the boxing community, because it ain't no reason why Terrence Crawford, Shakur Stevenson, little young boy Keyshawn Davis, Keith Thurman, Spence, all these young cats, any of them that's getting promoted by somebody, now a lot of them don't have promoters, but I'm just saying, Andre Ward towards the end of his career, Floyd been in this thing a little while now, all these guys supposed to be fighting for Mayweather Promotions, real talk. All them guys, just about every one of them that came out looking up to Floyd, Adrian Broner, Robert Easter, all them guys, I think have Floyd carried it different. They may not even, really went to their companies just yet, because they wasn't ready to start no promotional companies, not really just yet, and I think if Floyd would have went about things a little differently, and probably still can at this point, he could have all them guys, because it don't make no sense for Bob Arum to still be out here, just bottom line, we ain't getting the fights. And look how he did the fight with Raleigh and Tank. If Floyd had these dudes signed to Mayweather Promotions, we won't have no problem getting these dudes in the ring. Floyd got billionaires that's his friends, so he can get money up to do a show. That's a few phone calls from Mayweather. He's supposed to be the top dog in this promotional game. And man, I really wish Floyd would come to the, really start realizing his potential outside of the boxing, and stand on it, and really stand on this thing, because as a fan, we get tired of this, getting pulled this way, that way, so-called negotiations for these fights, and these guys can't get these dudes in the ring. Well, if Floyd was everybody's boss, he could. Sometimes, like I say, man, Floyd really should be, he should be the Don King boxer now. He should have that same stable like Don King had. He really should, man. These dudes supposed to want to fight for Floyd. Floyd got to really, or go and lace him up, and get out here and have a real fight, make a couple of $100 million, and then come back and get serious about this promotional thing, one of the two. Because we starving for good fights out here now. We starving for them. And a lot of it is because we got dudes going to Eddie Hearns. We got these dudes with Top Rank. All these dudes supposed to be with Mayweather Promotions, especially these young guns. It ain't no reason why the majority of those guys came up. I know they did, looking up to Floyd. I'm older than him. And I was watching that kid back in the mid '90s, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, he was the total package. I still ain't really seen one like him yet, to be honest with you. Not when he was at his prime at like 130 pounds when he whooped Diego Corrales. That was a night to remember, man. You don't see a lot of fighters like that, so I wish you could bring that same passion to the promoter side and be willing to make somebody bigger than him and show them that he ain't, that he all right with that, these dudes, it don't make no sense for us to be going through what we're going through to get fights, and we basically got the Michael Jordan boxing. Since you're gonna be a promoter, Floyd, you're supposed to cuff all these cats, and whatever you gotta change about yourself to get this shit right, do that, because this don't make no sense. You supposed to have all these guys. I know I'm right about that, ain't no, I'm quite sure they would rather fight for Floyd, somebody who knows what it's like to be in the ring, somebody who knows what it's like to be a superstar, somebody who knows what it's like to think you're the best and really have what it takes and got a right to be thinking that, you know, not nobody who dreaming like Shakur Stevenson. He got a right to think he the best. Tank got a right to think he the best. Them dudes is real fighters and recognized game, you know. And I just, damn, I wish Floyd would change and do this thing right. I really do, man. Then we would never have to start for a fight again, because he'll be calling all the shots like he's supposed to. And then he'll know when a fight is right, and the fight is right now, and he'll get them guys in the ring. He can get the money up. Floyd, he know plenty of billionaires, so he can get the money up for the fight. You know, I just wish, you know, that's all I can say. I just wish, man, Floyd would do it like it's supposed to be done. We wouldn't have these problems no more. Well, that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit the like and subscribe. Till next time, it's your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.